Growing into Universal Adults. March 14, 2016. Dear ones. All is in upheaval. You are seemingly pulled this way and pushed another. Such is to be expected when you are at this transition point. For you are making decisions second by second how you wish to proceed. When you were climbing your mountain of pain, your focus was clearing your fears. Even though rolling down your hill to joy was slowed with bumps, stops, and starts, you knew you were rolling to joy. Now that you are of 5D, your focus is no longer one or even two goals. You wish to create your Earth dream, live a peaceful life, explore new frequencies, time travel and visit other dimensions, all at the same time. Creating fears within that you have not done enough or are not skilled. A fear that has concerned you since your transition when this lifetime began. What if I'm not powerful enough to follow through with my promise to myself and the universes before birth in this lifetime? If I flunk this test, am I a god/goddess, or merely an earth being with dreams and wishes? What if I'm a fake as is this transition? Even though such fears are not true, those thoughts are your current stumbling blocks that you cannot achieve your universal dream of shifting Earth and its beings from fear to love. Indicators that you are failing abound, from your seeming inability to create your Earth dream, to happenings in the world that scream fear and anger instead of love. You cannot see the big picture evident to those of us in other dimensions. In a sense, you cannot see the forest for the trees. Have you ever planted seedlings that seem to resist growth? Then one day, you awoke to discover those seedlings had become young plants. And given a bit more time, those young plants bore fruit or flowers. So it is for some of you now. You are impatiently waiting to observe your seedlings' growth. Others, for your young plants to grow. And still others, for your plants to bear fruit or flowers. But there is little you can do to speed up that growth. Your plant requires time. Your love seedlings are planted in good soil with adequate moisture and energy from the sun. It is merely a matter of waiting until your plants flower or bear fruit. But as is true for many teenagers, the time required to reveal that fruit or flower is almost unbearable. You are young universal adults, so you want it now. Such is not to be for many of you for a number of reasons. Not the least of which is that the Earth and its inhabitants are not quite ready for that type of instant growth right now. You, of the Earth, are progressing more rapidly than expected. Just as in puberty, some of you developed more rapidly than your parents expected. But that rapid development in puberty did not necessarily shift your ability to live without parental adult direction. Do you remember the times as a teenager you gambled with your life by being a passenger in automobiles driven by intoxicated, distracted, or daredevil drivers? Something you would not tolerate now. So it is you want everything now. You have suffered the pangs of removing your key fears. You have suffered not knowing why or where you were transitioning. And now you feel you deserve your rewards. And why were you prompted by us to believe your Earth dream would be created by now? Some of you created your Earth dream. Others of you are just beginning. Still others are in the final stages. Allow yourself and Earth to work in cooperation with this phase. For if every one of you created your Earth dream at one time, would not others who do not yet understand the workings of this transition become jealous, perhaps even unruly? Such is becoming more and more evident on the Earth at this moment. The haves and have-nots are sharing their anger, only to have it dissipate in the near future, as in your phrase, everything is coming to a head. That explanation means little to you now. But it will. So it is those of you anxious about not yet creating your Earth dream, are discovering pieces of it here and there as you shift into that frequency. The energies of the past few and next few days are for those of you who wish to grasp extra energy to push you over the top. For as more of you claim your new adulthood via your Earth dream, you will discover a focus that has not been part of you the past few weeks. You most likely focused on your Earth dream until the energies of this new year pushed you hither and yon. A bit like being in a candy store and having difficulties deciding which candy would give you the most pleasure. That indecision of wanting it all will continue for a bit of time, for you have expanded your knowingness beyond your earth dream. If you had created your earth dream by or very near the end of 2015, you would have progressed to other phases easily and effortlessly. Those of you who have not yet done so are feeling as if you are taking a makeup test in addition to your heavy class load. As usual, you light shifters have created a more difficult journey for yourselves than required. You mavericks have said to yourself, I wonder if I can do this and this. How fun to prove that I'm strong enough to do so. Like driving in a snowstorm to prove that you are brave even though weather advisories indicate you should not be on that road. You are a brave, courageous group that loves to take chances and live on the edge. So it is you have delayed your earth dream phase to determine if you are brave and strong enough to do it all at once. And so it is you are being sent additional energies the next few days by your universal assistants as they smile in glee at your bravery and foolhardiness. You are indeed a blessed group of beings who constantly amaze and amuse us as you grow into universal adults within your earth environment. So be it. Amen. Channeled by Brenda Hoffman. www.lifetapestrycreations.com